Hey everybody. Okay, so I am super excited to be able to share with you some of my top takeaways from the Mermaid camp that we hosted in Safety Harbor this past week and a half. Now, you have heard from our team members who were there. So you heard from Steph, you heard from Carrie, you heard from Mary, and you're gonna now hear from myself on these. We all took away platinum ideas that we're able to implement within our teams. And I'm super excited that the ladies are on board to share, and because each of us came away with different perspectives and things and tools that we need to be able to use for our business. So this one is going to be a number cruncher one. I'm going to tackle the numbers that were shared, and this is going to be for those who want to build a business, okay? So if you're a discount coach kind of dabbling in, this probably isn't going to be the call for you. If your back is against the wall and you're looking to double your income, this is the call for you. This is going to be a probably mind-blowing, jolting type of information, but it's something that I've created some slides for, and it's incredibly important for you guys to hear, because I get that question a lot, and I ask that question of other leaders, like, how are you doing what you're doing? How are you doing it? I don't understand. Like, what is the formula? If you want a formula, here's a formula. Literally, it is a formula that was given to us by Ashley Brockington. If you don't know Ashley, you need to go follow her right now. She is in Dynasty United Lineage, so she is an elite coach. From this past year, she has 5 children. It's the same as me. Not only does she have 5 children, she has no help at home, and she also homeschools all 5 of her children. She has brought her husband home from a full-time position, and he's now part-time, and she works ferociously. And sometimes people don't quite understand what goes into it, and instead of saying, I work really hard, she broke it down exactly what she does and how she tracks her behaviors. So I'm going to screen share this. There's 3 slides to this, and I'm going to break it down exactly for you, just like how she broke it down for us while we were there, okay? So let me get started. Okay. Success, this is a quote that she had shared, and I love this quote. Success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. I know I talked about this on our Wednesday night Team Ignite call, but I truly believe your coach's success, that's not your responsibility, that's theirs. It is not my coach's job to make sure that I'm hitting what I need to hit. My goals are my goals. My pace is my pace. Now, do I expect her to be there and support me and be there if there's any dips or deficits that I have, and to be there for the advice? Yeah, absolutely. But how I excel in this business is not a direct reflection of what she's done for me or to my business, okay? I love that quote. So again, success is your duty, obligation, or responsibility. Now, what they did, what Ashley and Lindsay did, so Lindsay's one of her coaches, is they broke down a formula for us. Now, I want to preface this is Ashley uses not an app, but a tool called Teamsy. And it's something that I've been dabbling in for a while and kept, kind of going around the drain, like, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, I don't know. Well, I opened it up on Monday and I started using it, okay? So this is actually a formula that's based on her Teamsy account, which is going to track your contacts, your follow-ups, the connects that you're making, and beyond that, it's going to give you a formula on how people are being converted, whether to customers and coaches, and it's going to show you exactly how many connects or how many people you're talking to in order to create a challenge pack sale or in order to create a coach sign up. So there's no guesswork to this. Now, it's going to require consistency like anything in our business, but if you want a 6-figure income, you can't build that with a minimum wage work ethic. I'm living proof of that, guys. If you need to take it to the next level, especially if you're talking about income and for financial reasons for your family, to be financially independent, to get out of debt, to get your life back, maybe to get home from work if you don't want to be working outside the home, these are things that need to happen. Now, this goal that she gave us was based on a 2-star goal over a 12-week period. A book that she recommended that she really formulated and based this on was The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran. And this was basically reverse engineering goals based on a 12-week time frame. So saying this is a 2-star end of month goal or end of 3-month goal. What do you need to do in order to make this happen? I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Now, why is 2-star important? I'm going to tell you that. This is again something that I talked about on my call as far as income. So if you guys weren't on that call, Next time, make sure you're there, okay? So 2-star is huge for 2 reasons. Number one, it's going to allow you to advance where you're going to then start qualifying for 2-star bonuses. Okay, 2-star bonuses, as long as you hold for those quarters, are going to be anywhere from $700 to about $950, which is a lot of money. On top of that, once you hold for 2-star and you become a lifetime 2-star coach, you're then able to open a second business center. Why is that important? Because you're able to recreate yourself. There's now 2 Marissa Wins. There's a Marissa Win that most of you guys know, and then there's a second Marissa Win that I have also built a diamond. So I am actually a 3-star diamond. We are a 3-star diamond team, but I also have a diamond center that I've created because I duplicated myself, because I dug in deep and I made it happen, okay? So what this formula is based on is her Teamsy account of where she enters that information every single day without fail. Now, this is a formula that she gave, so I want you guys to screenshot this. This is D times C times CH times V equals G. Don't freak out. I am not a numbers person, but don't freak out on this. If you are, you're probably like, I'm going to turn this call off. Don't do that, please, okay? This is going to break down. I'm going to tell you exactly what this means. Now, D equals number of diamonds that you want. Our goal, that's what this is I'm telling you is 2-star, okay? Again, 2-star is pivotal in your business. For me, if you have the potential to double your income, what are you going to be willing to do? My income doubled. I shared with you guys what my income was. It doubled because I took advantage of that. I wasn't going around the drain once I got to 2-star. I opened that, I built that, and that is where we're at now, okay? D equals number of diamonds you want to attain. So for this call, it's 2-star, okay? C equals number of people you need to connect with to sell a challenge pack. Now, connects in this, I want to clarify, are connects on Facebook, are connects on Instagram, whatever social media platform you have, or in person. So it can be invitations, it can be the follow-ups, it can be sending kind of hey girl messages, it can be going through and having conversations on their Facebook page. That's what I'm talking about, connects, okay? CH equals how many challengers do you need in order to sign a business builder, okay? B equals how many business builders do you need for one to go diamond, all right? And G equals how many people you'll need to connect with to reach your diamond goal. And remember, our diamond goal is to build to 2-star. So I'm going to explain this in depth, so don't freak out if you guys are watching this and think this is over your head. I promise it's not. Okay, this formula is super, super simplistic, almost so simple it might sound confusing. Okay, so hang tight. Bear with me on this, all right? So take a screenshot if you haven't, and we're going to the next, okay? Now, this formula is awesome. I don't want this to overwhelm or scare you. This is based off Ashley. So this is based off what she's doing and where her goals are and how ferociously she's working in her business. Your numbers can be anywhere, all right? I'm gonna explain what her numbers were, okay? She's an elite coach, homeschools 5 kids. This is what I'm telling you is possible, okay? I always believe that there's somebody busier than you, who has more challenges than you, who is working harder than you. That keeps me going on the days that are really rough and are really long, okay? So I want you to keep that in mind, all right? So for her, in her business, based on Teamsy, the way that she documents, when she connects with somebody, it's checking that off. Send somebody a message, awesome. Send somebody an invitation, great. Send a follow-up, great. For her, those 65 connects, any type of connects, okay, equate to 1 challenge pack sale. So for 65 connects that are happening between conversations that she's having, ads that are going on, conversations and comment sections that are going on, that's going to equate to 1 challenge pack sale. 5 challenge packs sold, okay? So out of those 5 challenge packs that she's sold is going to equal 1 business building coach sign up, okay? So I want to explain on this as well. She was very clear on this. A business building coach to her is anybody who's not a discount coach. So I'm not talking about a rock star coach who comes in and is like, oh, I'm going to be diamond in 30 days. I'm not talking about a massive builder like that. I'm talking about anybody who says, yeah, add me to your team page. Yeah, let me see how it works. Maybe I don't want to just get the discount. Like maybe somebody asks me, maybe I'll send them my link or whatever. Okay. That's who she's talking about as far as a business building coach. For her numbers, for every 5 challenge packs sold, it equates to 1 business builder coach signing on. For every 20 business builders, okay, anybody who's not a discount, okay, equates to 1 diamond being created. These are her numbers. It's not going to be the same for you, not going to be the same for me. I don't want you to freak out when you look at that. I think this is important for you guys to understand the work as far as building relationships that it takes behind the scenes. Okay, so I think a lot of times you see these top coaches or you see these people hitting these numbers and you're like, they did like 5 posts on social media that weren't stellar posts. You're right, because 95% of the work is behind the scenes, okay? Numbers don't lie. I am not numbers oriented. This is something that I personally struggle with in my business all the time, is tracking and making sure that I'm keeping up with the numbers in my business. These numbers don't lie. She gave it to his point blank. If it scares you, it scares you. If it inspires you, it's going to inspire you. If it like hits you in the face and says, wow, me commenting and liking on 3 people today is not going to advance my business, then that's what needs to be said. And this was something that was really profound to me, which is why I'm going to cover these numbers, okay? Take a screenshot of it if you haven't done it, okay? Going to go into the 3rd slide. All right, so in order to reach your 2-star goal in 12 weeks, again, this is based on a condensed time period of a 3-week or a 3-month goal, 12 weeks, again, based on the 12-week year by Brian Moran, which is what she really raved about. I also want to preface this with, this is a sprint, not a marathon. In your business, you're going to have condensed sprints. You're not going to be working ferociously like this every single day in your business. This is based on a very concrete goal that you have a concrete date and that you reverse engineer to try to figure out exactly what you need to do in order to hit it, okay? So I want to be super, super clear with that, you guys. This is not a, this is what you're going to be doing every single day of your business, okay? This is based on a short-term, concrete, hard, big, scary goal that you're like, oh my gosh, this may keep me up at night and wake me up early thinking about type goal, which is condensed, and that's why I'm calling it a sprint, okay? So in order to reach this sprint goal of 2-star in 12 weeks, okay, you will need to create 6,500 contacts over that 12-week period, okay? Now, based on Ashley's, okay, numbers. So what does this mean? All right, let me break it down for you a little bit further. This means that for 6,500 contacts over 12 months, so I'm going to divide that by 12, or 12 weeks, I'm sorry. 6,500 connects that need to be made divided by 12 weeks, that equates to 542 connects that you need per week, right? Now, 2 different ways to look at it. If you work your business Monday through Friday, okay, you're going to take that 542 connects weekly, divide it by 5 days, all right? And you need to be making 108 connects per day, all right? If you work your business 7 days a week, that means that you're going to take 542 weekly connects that you need to be making, divide it by 7, which is going to equal 77 connects per week. That's for 7 days a week, okay? There are coaches who work 5 days. There are coaches who work 7 days. There are coaches who never unplug. There are coaches who are strict on their business hours. What I'm going to tell you is it's going to be up to you. If your why is big enough and if there's numbers that you have to hit because your family depends on it, you'll figure it out. You're going to figure out a way to make this happen, right? Okay, this is a non-negotiable in your business. With this formula, this is what it took for her to hit 2-star, to build 2 diamonds in a 12-week condensed sprint period. That is what it took. It's not guesstimating. It's not saying maybe if I do this. These are the numbers that tracked in her Teamsy account of what it took in order for her to make happen. Now, beauty of Teamsy is you're going to go in and it's going to be tracking it for you. So if I make, you know, the 77 or 108 connects by messaging and following up and whatnot and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, it's getting logged in there and it's getting tracked. So I'm going to be able to track my behavior. I'm going to be able to track the days that I fell through. I'm going to be able to track the days that I stuck to my guns, that I sacrificed things and I made it happen, okay? These were the 3 slides that I really, really, really wanted to share with you guys. They're incredibly important. It focuses and nails down exactly what you need to do. People ask, what are you doing? This is what it is. This is exactly what it is, okay? I'm aware of what I need to do if there's numbers, concrete numbers that are being tracked in my business. Now, I'm not saying everybody needs to go out and create a Teamsy account. You don't have to do that if you don't want to do that. But what I'm telling you is that if you have goals, big goals, especially if they're financial goals, you're gonna have to put in the work. You're not gonna be able to create a 6-figure income on a minimum wage work ethic. It's just not going to happen, okay? Her quote that I love that she shared, and this is really from her, was, if my income has a potential to double, is that worth it to wake up 2 hours earlier than I normally do? And some of you might be listening and saying, no, that's not worth it. Or stay up 2 hours later. For me, it's worth it. I want to look back at the past 5 days, guys, okay, and the opportunities that this team, right, has had to make this happen. Okay, so let me pull this up really quickly. I really like to pull this up and show you guys the opportunities that we've had available within the team, okay, and within the downline for you guys to see how you can work this business and the opportunities that we've had. Okay, so let me show this to you very quickly. All right, let me screen share this one. Okay, so here we are. So we are on the 11th. Okay. I hosted a Power Pocket at 5:30 in the morning to 6:15 on Monday, which I was there for. National Wake Up Call was 11 a.m. on Monday, okay, with the CEO and whatnot. 5 a.m. boot camp to work. Remember, working out is working your business, okay? 5 a.m. on Tuesday. We had a coaching opportunity call then at 9 p.m. And that one, actually, we had the Zoom tech issues, and everybody will get a recording for that one too. Okay, so another opportunity. Wednesday, we had the Team Ignite 9 p.m. volume and income call where everybody on was able to learn how their volume directly impacts their income. Thursday was a 5 a.m. boot camp. All right, so we had that. I think we had a total of 14 people on that, which was awesome. And then right after that, people could stay on and work their business until 7 a.m. This morning, and then also on Thursday, we had the Dynasty United 9 to 10 p.m. Call that Brittany hosted herself. On Friday, we had the Power Pocket again this morning, the 5:30 to 6:15 a.m. call. 4 days this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You guys have heard from Carrie and Steph and Mary and myself now about what we learned at Mermaid Camp. I've shared numerous videos, some of my personally sponsored page, some from Craig, many different types of opportunities and playbacks that you guys have the opportunity to learn from. So the reason why I'm saying that is I don't have to do that, right? We don't have to get up and have these opportunities. There's probably not a lot of teams that have 4 out of 5 Monday through Friday days that are going to start at 5 or 5:30 as far as for their team. But what I'm telling you is the work that I'm putting in now, in 3 to 4 months, I'm going to be able to pinpoint back to say, that's why we're at where we're at. That's why our numbers have continued to increase, okay? Everybody has the same opportunity. I believe we're all equally busy. It's just a different type of busy. We've all have 24 hours, okay? I'm not going to sit here and compare the chaos of 5 kids to a parent who has 1 child or somebody who doesn't. Their lives are filled with just as important things as far as passions and priorities and work and sacrifice. But that's going to mean sacrificing things and opportunities and experiences for short-term sacrifice are going to equate to long-term gain in this. That's something that I needed to hear over and over and over and over and over again. I know what my potential is, and you know what? This is laid out. I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do. Now, am I doing it? Am I waking up earlier? Am I staying up maybe a little bit later? Am I sacrificing going out? Am I sacrificing maybe events that just aren't producing for my business? You know, are there things that I need to sacrifice? Do I need to communicate that with my family? This is a short-term goal that I know I seem to be working a lot. Is that what I need to do? If it is, then I'm going to do it. If this is up to you doubling your income, this is what you need to do. I can't wait. I can't wait for February and March to see the people who've poured into their business. Does this mean you're going to hit 2-star? No, it doesn't. There's outside variables. You control the controllable. You're going to control exactly what you can do. What I am telling you is if you push this hard in a short-term condensed sprint like this, your business is going to be light years away, guys, than if you never had that goal. I'm telling you, if Elite was not our goal last year, we would not be a premier team. If premier was my goal for this team to hit in 2015, we wouldn't even be a premier team. Okay, so are you going to hit everything you set? No, I've missed more goals than I've hit in this business. I am very honest about that. But I'm telling you that we have almost 1,000 downline coaches. We help to build and produce and change all these lives and 7 diamonds. And I mean, my gosh, it is amazing to see the opportunities that are being opened because of people taking that leap of faith. But if you guys don't dig into this, if you don't take these trainings and this information of elite coaches telling you X, Y, and Z is what I've done, not X, Y, and Z. D times C times CH times B equals G. There's your magic formula. If you have that, and if you're not going to do that, somebody else is. And then they're going to pinpoint this pivotal moment in their business in November when they learned this formula and somebody shared with them what worked, and they did it, and they're hitting the goals, and their family is reaping the rewards of not being as stressed about finances or being able to afford certain things or getting out of debt or not having to freak out about not being able to pay the mortgage bill when it comes in or not worried about the utilities being shut off or being able to pay for a housekeeper or nanny or whatever your individual goals are, whatever you need to make happen. I'm telling you right now what you need to be doing. Some of you are going to do it, some of you aren't. But I know that I am giving you the tools right now to help you reach the next level for your business. If you are in this to build a thriving business, if you are in this to impact countless lives, if you are in this to change the trajectory of what your family, the direction of your family and what your family needs, I'm telling you guys, I am giving it to you right now because it was given to me. Not all teams function like this. Not all teams host conferences or these camps for elite leaders or other top leaders to come in and to share their testimony and tell you exactly what needs to be done. I'm giving to you what was given to me. And the only difference between what I'm going to do and what somebody else is going to do is who's going to implement it. I challenge you to implement it. I challenge you to watch this and rewatch this until you understand that strategy, the number of connects you need to make. It's going to be different for you. I'm telling you the numbers aren't going to be the same. But I'm telling you that your short-term sacrifice is going to far exceed whatever you need to be. And this is going to be a pivotal moment in November. It's going to be that moment. I'll probably share this video in February and March, okay? So anyway, that is kind of a grit number video that I wanted to share with you guys. And I don't want this to totally freak people out, but if you guys are up to the challenge and if your back is against the wall and if your family and your livelihood is depending on Beachbody working, Beachbody is going to work in my life because it has to. I have no choice. It's going to work. And it's going to work because I'm going to put in the time and I'm going to make the sacrifices, and I might be tired some days and I might be going through the motions, but I'm not going to let catastrophes in my personal life derail the greater purpose that I know that I was meant to do. That's the difference. Okay. So anyway, any questions or comments you guys have, please comment below, but I hope you got a lot out of this, and not trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to lead from the front and telling you what I'm going to do because of the information that was given to me. Okay. Hope everyone has an awesome day. Bye guys.